Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in for another episode of Tiara Helps Out. I'm Tiara. If you're new here, I am the homeschooling mom of 4 children. So, in today's episode, what I have for you is an idea of resources that you can use to help be able to teach and expose your children to math. This is a lesson that can be adapted for all different age ranges, um, and it will be to help cover things like money, decimals, fractions, understand concepts like amortization and mortgage skills, um, things that are the building blocks for financial literacy. There are so many different ways that you can expose your children early on. So these are some of the resources that you can use, and you can do this stuff without necessarily having to pull your children out of school, but just being able to give them the tools that they need so that they can make smarter decisions when they get older. And you'll find that I have these resources that I've been able to adapt from my baby who was just learning how to count, and being able to work with money, to my middle schooler who the bulk of this lesson is directed toward, but it's also a stair-step skill that my older children get to revisit, get to see, and get to remind themselves about as they are working to understand navigating the world as they reach closer into adulthood, and thinking about things like how to pay for college, what happens when it's time to buy a house or finance a car or that kind of thing, and really making sure that they understand what they're doing before they just jump headlong into decisions that will impact their financial lives for years to come. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please come with me. We're going to go ahead downstairs into the classroom and take a look at just some ideas. These are just ideas for resources, and I'm going to take you down and then you'll get to see it. And then if you stick around to the end, you will get to check out the ebook. That's a free ebook that I said I was going to provide. I did not forget. For other strategies and just ideas and encouragement that you would be able to use. Take a peek into the mind of somebody who stays at home with these children all day for the past 10 years and see how I can help you. I guarantee it's something there for everybody. Oh, real quick, just so you know. So I've been away for a minute, real quick, and so many different things have happened during the week. As you know, we just got finished dealing with Halloween, and I usually make all of my kids' costumes and that kind of thing. But something different happened this year. We were actually invited to participate as extras in a Halloween themed music video with some family friends of ours. So I am going to put that video right about here, I think, and take a look at that. If you are considering homeschooling and you're wondering how you're going to get everything done, know that skills overlap. So the things that took place, like being able to create costumes and learn about the film process, learning cinematography, being able to see how many different times someone may need to shoot a different scene, or the lighting and all of those things can be used for your homeschool credits, can be used for your homeschool reviews when you have to meet with different state officials, or you have to be able to provide some type of record of being able to show your children the world of art, for instance, So I'm going to put that video in because I'm definitely going to be using it this year for one of the things to include as art for my homeschool review. And you can too. See, it ain't hard. It's figure outable. All right, let's go. So, I just wanted to touch on something else real quick. Let me tell you, I got all of these tabs, all of these little things for my poster board here. I mentioned that they are Velcro, right? I make these boards as often as I need to. And I have learned over the years of doing this that if you make something once and you laminate it, and when you're done using it, throwing it into a big envelope and throwing that envelope into a file cabinet means that you will be able to run those lessons back and run and reuse those materials over and over and over again. And trust me, when my sixth grader saw that I was pulling these out to put this on this board, put this board together, it made her work diligently to try to understand and be able to do the handouts and things that I had been giving her. So she knew that something fun was getting ready to come. Oh, and let me show you another thing. Hold tight. Okay, so I'm back. What you are looking at is just different
ideas to be able to add to this lesson. So, to give you an idea of that, you could use something like this to be able to teach decimals, percentages, fractions, and of course, everyday application. Now, what I like to do with this is I like to use it as a review. I find that it helps our games to go by faster when the kids already know how to do the math. So, there are things that go along with this lesson. There's a checkbook. There are little cards that the kids can use to draw aspects of life. So that would be like picking out a certain type of car, and all of the cars have different payments or insurance rates that are associated with them. Housing, and whether that is a rental price or a price to be able to buy property, and what the mortgage might look like.
So, hey, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Tiara Helps Out. I hope you enjoyed the math resources that I provided. We've had an incredibly busy past week here at our homeschool. We were actually asked to participate in a Halloween themed music video. So my kids and I got to dress up and make costumes and participate in some family fun. And I'll be able to even use that kind of experience on our homeschool review. So that's art, that's cinematography, and that's just an example of some of the things that we do. But I did not forget, I promised you a free ebook. You can find the link for that in the bio, and I'll even tag the video that we were in somewhere up here. Bear with me, there is a bit of a learning curve to being able to do all of these things, but it's been really nice having you here, and I hope you tune into the next video. See you soon.